I wanted to kind of paint a picture from, let's go from like middle school-ish to like right now. I'll try to cram that into like 3 or 4 questions if we can get there. So let's start from kind of like eighth grade-ish. So as an eighth grader, you kind of averaged around 13 and a half points, 45% shooting at Carlisle. Played with the great guard there with Trey. So once you kind of left there and got to the Greensboro Day system, like what was that transition like? Because obviously different state, different expectations, just a totally different like lifestyle, and that's hard for a younger guy like yourself. Regardless, I mean, talent is talent, but going from one place to another, that's unfamiliar in some cases. So how was that like for you on and off the floor?
It was definitely a big transition, like for me, like it kind of changed like the way I looked at basketball, the aspect that I had, like coming from Carlisle, like I didn't really understand like the position I played. Like I didn't understand how to be a true point guard, how to really guard the ball and how to play the game. Like you can see from eighth grade year, I averaged 13 and a half points, almost 14 points. Then when I came here, like I know I didn't average that much. Like it wasn't like I had to shoot better shots. I had to get my teammates more involved. I had to like be more of a team player and be a true point guard. And like just coming here like taught me a lot of things about the game itself, like a lot of more advanced things that you'll get like being at any other school or being like I got a lot more stuff here than I did at Carlisle and previous schools I've been. But I
Mm-hmm.
definitely like appreciate the experiences I had at Carlisle and previously before coming here because like it just gave me the best of both worlds, organized and unorganized. And not saying Carlisle was totally
Yeah, I get what you're
unorganized.
saying. I get what you're saying.
It was just not as polished and cultural like it is here. Like it definitely taught me a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with you, and I think you hit on something that's going to lead right into my next question. So you talked about your role changing and shot diet being different, and not having to average as much or do as much your first year. So after that, I think you were more so in like a six-man ish role during your freshman year, and now you kind of developed obviously to one of the best guards in the country, definitely in North Carolina. So the development has been on full display. So what are some things that you kind of changed to get to that point from, first being at Greensboro Day to learning the culture? I'm pretty sure the weight program and all these things are different. So did you kind of lock in differently, or like what were some things that you did to kind of get yourself to this point from that ninth grade year?
I definitely matured like as a person myself. Like I started looking at the game differently. I started learning more and like I started really buying into the things that I was doing well in and just got better at the things I was doing well in. And I always tell myself like I gotta be great, be elite to get to where I want. So
Yeah.
that's what I always push myself to work towards too. So I lifted, like I worked out after practice, worked on the things that I was weak in. And a lot of times, like I like to watch film by myself.
That's
So
great.
like if I'm not busy, like I'm watching film, I'm looking at the things that I could have did better, not watching the games like I did really well in, but the games I didn't do too well in to learn from the mistakes I made. And yeah, like I just matured my game and basically bought into the little things. Like buying into the little things is what makes you a great player. Like I'm already good. A lot of people know that I can really score the ball and do that. But the little things like steals, guarding the ball, staying in front of my man, getting my teammates involved, lifting everybody up, and becoming a better leader is definitely what proved me to be one of the best guards in the country.
Yeah, man, that's excellent. I love that. And I see all of the things that you just said as well. And you talked about your position. So, naturally, I think I'm speaking for myself, not you. So you correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I think you've naturally been more in a combo guard role. But with at times, with Marty being on the court or while he's off the court, you can go to more point guard. I think for Team United, you're playing a lot more point guard on the ball as well. I think you are, if I'm not mistaken, number one in assists during the
Yes,
first
sir.
session.
I am. I
Yes,
lead URB on
yes,
assist.
I thought so. So that's excellent, and that bleeds right into what I was going to say. So coming into this year, are you preparing to be more, on the ball, like in the point guard role? And if you are, like, what are some of the things that you think you have to improve on to be more on the ball?
Yeah, definitely this year I would definitely be more in a point guard role. Like last year I had a more of a point guard role. Also, it was just like sometimes when we needed a basket, like I still can like really put the ball in the rim. So whenever we needed a basket, like Marty would get on the ball so I can come off the ball. But I really know how to play the point guard position like really well. Like as we spoken, I lead EYBL in assists right now, so I can really come on the ball. So it's not really a big change that I have to make. It's just like being on the ball more. And like we spoke about Carter, Carter also can like fill the role that Marty was doing. Like Carter Motley can definitely be on a point guard if we need a bucket and if I need to get off the ball. So yeah, it's not a big change or transition that I have to make. Just keep sharpening my skills, keeping my teammates involved in being a leader that Coach Johnson would want me to be.
Yeah, and I think that's critical in some of the things when people look at you, they see the scoring, and that's excellent. But I really think that the way that you kind of dissect the game on pick and rolls, I think Coach Johnson puts you guys in. Y'all run great stuff, number one, but also just being able to process the game at a high level and being able to read some of the things. I think that's something that people don't kind of talk about your game a lot more because I mean people obviously know you can score, so that's what people are attracted to. But I think the passing ability and the IQ to be able to read the game is what a lot of people aren't really seeing whenever they're looking at you from a different landscape. Obviously, college coaches and other coaches are looking at it, but just from a fan perspective, that's kind of what I see. So I'm glad that you kind of think that as well. And we're all on one thing. So last one I got for you, just picked up off from Oklahoma State. Congrats on that. So you got other offers: Coastal Carolina, High Point, Cincinnati, Mississippi State, and also Boston College. If I'm missing one, I'm sorry. Uh, so have you taken any visits, and what are you like kind of looking for in the school at the next level? Or have you even thought about that? I don't know if you have or not. I'm just asking.
Recently, like to schools I got offers from, no, I haven't took no visits there yet. But like I took a visit to Clemson earlier last year, and yeah, I really liked it. And looking for a school like to the next level is really just like what school best fits me and like definitely a great coach player relationship. Like what system really fits me, and yeah, that's what I really think I look for in the next level, like where I can go in and have immediate impact and really showcase my talent at.